All right, first things first. Hello, everyone. I have a few things open already. This is my Google Classroom. This is Zoom. This is an admit slip that I created in Google Docs, and I also opened up my drive. I only did that so Windows would be open. I'm going to start you from the start. Make sure that you're in your school email. Of course, you will know about the emblem in the top right-hand corner. We call this the hamburger. As you see, it's labeled Google Docs. Some people call it the 9 dots. First thing you would do is number one, open up your Google Classroom. As you see, mine is already open. So I'm just going to exit out of this one, I guess. All right. If you would like to create a class from start, you would first go up to this plus sign, click on it. You're not joining a class. This would only be if someone else has sent you invitation and you just want to join a class that you see. This one is to create a class, and this is what we're doing. So create a class. Name the class. I'm going to name this Bell's Mentor Class. My section, I usually place in it my term 1 and 2 because we're on terms at Southside High School. My subject, I would just put mentoring teachers. Of course, this would be if you're a science teacher, science, social studies would be social studies, or whatever specific title, such as biology if you were science, such as U.S. History 1 if you were social studies. And you can place your room number. I think my room number is 11E. And this would conclude when I click on create. It will be forming my class up, and because the internet is slow, it's taking a little while. By the way, in the background, these are all the classes I'm already in. So now, when it forms, it's going to automatically take you to the class you created. This is called the stream. And so on the stream, you usually would just click on it and you type in your welcoming message. And that is usually the first thing all of us do. And I would say, welcome to Mr. Bell's mentor class. All right. If I have a video from YouTube, I can just add it. And as you see, the YouTube is there. I'll just do it just for the blessing of it. It would take me to my YouTube stream and I would pick the video. Or if I have a URL, I would just place it in there. However, I'm not going to attach anything. If it was a file from the computer, I think you would click on the file and it would take you where you can browse the computer or jump drive. If it's a link that you already have, you would click link. If it's something in Google Drive, you would click on Google Drive. All right. So we're just putting the welcoming message on there just as a first day post. If I would like to go ahead and post it, I just click post. But as you see, there's a drop down arrow. If I want to save it as a draft and just wait and work on it some more, I'll just click save draft. If I want to schedule it for another time, I would click on schedule. A calendar would pop up. I would click the date and the time that I would like it to go out onto the Google Classroom platform. But as I told you earlier, I'm just going to post it. So that's my first message to my students, and they see that in stream. If I would like to create a lesson, I would go to classwork. And of course, you see the tab create. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to do pretty much an assignment for today, but I want to just place it on up there. If I want to just click topic and make it a big topic initially, I would just click topic. And I would say day 1, Mr. Bell's introduction. And I would click add. That makes this huge topic at the top. Now, I want to show you another way. If it's an assignment, if I want to make an assignment and I say day 1, assignment, and I would say today, your assignment will be posted here. Just something simple just to show you. If I am going to grade this assignment, I would assign points to it. Even though 100 is there, if I click in and I highlight, I can put in 50 or 25 or whatever. If I don't want it graded, I just click ungraded. So that's your option. I'm just going to put 20 points on there. If I want a due date, of course today is 18th, I'll just say by midnight this is due. And as you see, 11:59 is the due date. Well, to save it, I just click out of that in any place. It doesn't matter where. Now, if I want this to be a huge topic at the top, I would need to place it in topic, and usually I'm a copy and paste prints. So I am going to put day one assignment, and I'm going to put the date. As you see at the bottom, it's September the 18th, 2020. So if I want this to be the topic, I'm going to take that and I'm going to create the topic and place it here. If I want to immediately assign this, I just click assign. But you see they give me the option to schedule it, or I can save it as a draft. If I no longer want it, I can just discard the draft. But I'm just going to go ahead and assign it so you will see how it looks versus what we posted on there already. So as you see, these are the two ways to make topic. You can start it from scratch and click topic, or you can go in and click create an assignment and you can place that topic in. This one is the easiest. Now, as you see under this one, the one that I put a date on, there's a tab that's here. If you were to do a Zoom meeting, you might want to change this from being day one, and you can change the entire tab right here to something else. And you would do that by going in, clicking edit, and you can just say day one and put Zoom meeting. Today, you can delete, and you would tell them use the following information to log yourself into the Zoom meeting today. There is no information there, I'm just setting it up. If you want it to be a small tab, make sure you come over here and put no topic. If you don't want to assign points, just go over here and put ungraded. If there's no need for a due date or time, just exit it out. That's it. Now, in order to start your Zoom meeting, as you see, I have mine up already. I'm going to exit out just so I can start from scratch. So as you see, I have a sign in Zoom tab because I use it so much, and I use the Zoom Chrome extension. So I'm going to, well, let me just go ahead and click on it, open it up. And as you see at the top, they have schedule meeting, join a meeting. I'm going to click on schedule meeting, and I'm going to schedule it for today. I like things to be consistent. I'm going to slide this over. So I'm going to use the same title I got here, and I'm going to title it for my Zoom meeting. So the main thing I'm going to do is my topic. Zoom meeting. You don't have to do anything big for description. Just put the same thing. Now it is 2:06. If I want to schedule this Zoom meeting, I'm going to do so for 2:30 p.m. today. If it was 2:30 a.m., I just click on this tab and I would change it. If I wanted to last for 30 minutes instead of an hour, I would just put this on 0 and I would put it on for 30 minutes. If I would just like it to be an hour, I just put the minutes on 0 and I just change it back to an hour, 1 hour. All right. So this is the day. If I wanted it for another day, I would just change it for whatever date and I would put the time on. When I do Zoom meetings, there are two things I want to particularly look at. I want to make sure that this waiting room button is clicked. What this does is it is a screening process. So if you don't want anybody jumping into your Zoom meeting just because they have a link, they'll be able to go into the first portal, but it will put them in a waiting room and you will have to click admit to let them in. I would advise you to always click on waiting room. Of course, some of your students will be on the telephone, some of them will be on the computer. So I would just put on both. And the last thing I want to show you is if you want them to mute immediately when they come in, just to make sure everything is good, put them on mute and then click save. When that happens, it generates all of this. All I need to do is click on copy invitation, and I just pick out 3 things from this and not all of this because I'm not going to have people from Australia or Singapore or Canada. I just want to reach in here and grab this link and these two items just in case. So I'm going to copy and paste, and you can hit Control C to do that, or you can, of course, right click and click copy. I can cancel this out because the meeting is already made, and I can add it to Google Calendar if I want to by clicking that. So I'm going to go back to my Google Classroom. I got my info, and I'm going to go down and click paste. All right, or Control V as in victory. All right, now most of the time I take this and I copy it and I put it under the link by clicking add link, and I can just put the link there, click add. That means I don't even need all of this. So I just simply delete it and just leave my meeting ID and passcode on. Now, remember, no topic, no due date, it's ungraded. I just want them to be in the Zoom meeting. But if I want to assign them points and make sure they get in their Zoom meeting, usually I give them 25 points a day because we are there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So 25 times 4 is 100. This basically shows my students that you're going to get a grade just for attending the Zoom meeting because this is like class. Either you're there or you're not. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Save, Update, and that small tab you will see will convert to the Zoom meeting. And all I would have to do is slide it down. Now, being that I was showing you a way to create the main topic, whatever topic I don't need, if I need to delete it because I just put it up there, I just go right over here and click delete. That will take it off the wall. Now, if I would like to make an assignment outside of the Zoom, like an admit slip, if I have already had it created in Google Docs, I would first need to come over, and as you see, I created an admit slip. I would need to go to share, and then what I would do is click copy link, and then done. This is copied, so the next time I paste it, it's going to take them to this admit slip. So I'm going to go to classwork, and I want to create an assignment. Remember, I don't need a big topic, so I'm going to leave this on no topic, and it's going to start at 2:30, so I'm going to make this due today at 3 o'clock. So I'm going to put 3 o'clock. And of course, it doesn't take 30 minutes to do so. I don't give 100 points for admit slips. I usually give 20 or 25. And as you see, I've used that number a lot. I'm going to call this day 1 admit slip. I'm going to tell them to complete the attached admit slip for your bell ringer. And they need the admit slip, so I'm going to click add. I'm going to put link. And remember, I clicked copy link. So all I have to do is click paste and then add the link. What I want to show you is that there are 3 options when you use Google Docs this way, or Google Classroom, should I say. You have students can view file. If you only want them to look at it, you would click students can view. If you want every student to type on this at the same time, you would click on student can edit file. But if you want each individual to have their own copy so that they can send you the completed copy back, you would click on make a copy for each student. If you would like it to go out now, you just click assign. Remember, it gives you the option to save as a draft, or if you want to schedule it for later, you can schedule it for later, but I would click assign. After it generates, you will see your next topic under your major topic. And there it is. All you would do is slide it up under your day 1 assignment. All right. For some reason, it doesn't want me to slide. Let's see. Let's go out. Yeah, see, you always have little kinks and coils. Stream classwork. All right. But anyway, here it is. I don't know why it's not sliding, you guys, but it usually slides. So in this instance, you would have to wait until the computer decides that it wants to do what it's supposed to do. And it looks like the internet is slow, and that's why it's glitching. So let me just refresh, and it should act right. There it is, slide. That's it. There's your assignment. First lesson. Bye.